Alright, so Spotify is finally in India and there has been tremendous hype about it. But today we're going to discuss something out of the box. Why did Spotify take so much time to come to India? Almost every company in this world wants to expand. Even a small tea vendor wants to expand to several cities and make his tea shop global. So it's not that Spotify did not want to expand in India. Obviously, it wanted to expand to all the countries in the world. But the real reason is that expansion is not easy. So today we'll be taking Spotify's perspective, we'll be looking from Spotify's perspective, and I'll be stating some of the reasons why Spotify took so much time to come to India, even though it was a huge market. The first reason is music licensing. Music licensing is like herding sheep in space. It involves several hours of legalese, several hours of negotiation with different labels, with different artists, and we need different licenses for streaming music online. And there is general upfront investment needed, often running in millions of dollars. Plus, they have to convince labels like T-Series and Sony Music India, which have almost monopolized the music market industry in India. Spotify has to convince them to allow them use their music in these guys' services, which definitely is a tough job to do. It's not about Spotify coming to India and launching independently. It's more about collaborating with these labels so that they can collate the music from all these labels into the app and then provide it to the user so that they have more choice of music and so that people prefer Spotify over a lot of other competitors like Jio Music, Airtel Music. The third reason might be piracy. We Indians are used to piracy. In fact, there are 216 million people using music streaming apps in India, but only 1 million of them actually pay for the service. Piracy is taken very lightly in India and we do not have proper legalities regarding it. So there are very few people who actually pay for music. Whenever you tell your friends that you pay for music, they'll start ridiculing you because most people don't like paying for music. And some even don't like paying for movies. But we should not forget that Spotify's main revenue comes from these paid subscriptions. Spotify has 83 million paid subscribers globally, while in India, just 1 million of them actually pay to the entire music streaming industry. So it's a good reason for Spotify to delay its launch in India. Because Spotify's main revenue comes from its paid service. In fact, most artists' revenue comes from Spotify and Spotify's revenue comes from paid subscriptions. So you are the people who are indirectly paying the artists. So in order to support music, in order to keep it going, in order to keep the music industry clean, do not pirate music. And that might be a reason why a lot of international companies aren't coming to India. And the sad part is we do not feel guilty for pirating music. Most people say, why the hell are you paying for music? But if you look at it, it's the source of revenue for a lot of artists. So if you're paying, then you're actually supporting those artists to create more music. Plus, they have to use a lot of strategies to position themselves in the market. Because there's Amazon, Google, Apple, Ghana, Savan, Jio, Wink, and a lot many other music streaming apps right now in the music streaming industry. So in order to position themselves in the market, they have to stand out either by lowering their subscription fees or by giving a huge collection of songs to its users. So the company is planning to bring in the global catalog of 35 million songs, plus it's also planning to include some local Indian songs. And with the monopoly of Bollywood music in India, it will be quite difficult for Spotify to support independent artists and bring in their songs into the app. So that's pretty much it, guys. This is how businesses expand. These are some of the parameters that a lot of businesses, that a lot of global businesses like Spotify look at before launching in a new country. So hope you expand to a lot of countries. Hope you take your businesses, hope you take your startups, hope you take your freelancing skills to a lot of other countries and let people know about it. But before that, strategize everything, know who your competitors are and how you're going to position yourself in the market, because you have to stand out if it's a competitive market. With that, see you guys in the next video. Hope you subscribe. Hope you leave a thumbs up down below. See you. And also click on the bell icon because that's more important than just clicking on the subscribe button.